Can you all hear me now? Is this thing on? Is it finally working? Is the audio correct? Is everything how it's supposed to be? If so, let me know. I got to get this out of the camera though. That's delicious. What in the world happened? So everyone has been talking about this TikTok ban and how basically it's for our security, it's for our safety, it's for everything that America stands for, justice for all. And that's not the case. That is not the case. Let's be real here. It is to suppress our information. It's to suppress our freedom of speech. It's to suppress us. Now, regardless what a lot of you all think about TikTok, whether you are for it, whether you're against it, whether y'all don't care, what you all have to understand, there's a lot more going on to this TikTok situation than you think. And how long until they do it to YouTube? How long until they do it to Facebook? And actually, it's funny because Facebook actually lobbied for the ban of TikTok. Now, when I went on TikTok, Saturday? Yeah, I went on Saturday. And oh no, yeah, I went on Saturday and I got that wonderful message right here. TikTok has been banned. And then I decided to go on today. Why? I don't know. Maybe something different happened. And boy, was I right. Something different happened. TikTok was officially back. Now, I was trying to go live on TikTok as I usually do. And I still can't do that now. I don't know what's going on. But, Gen Z Gen Z, like the millennials, like we are so petty. So petty. Like the amount of pettiness is amazing, because what had happened after this whole TikTok ban thing went down is everyone's like, all right, so you want to ban TikTok, right? Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to a whole nother app actually owned by China, that's in the Chinese, that actually has Chinese servers, that's in China, that's controlled by China, called Redbook, whatever you want to say, Xing Hao, or I don't know how to say it. I never learned how to say it. And like people were going over there making the memes, and it's been hilarious. And honestly, I even signed up because I'm like, all right, let's join the cause. People became what they call TikTok refugees. Basically, they left the main TikTok app because of everything going on, and instead of going to Facebook, they decided to go to this Redbook. And the memes, they're glorious. They are hilarious.
Please don't do that, sir. Please, I would love to sit by myself right now.
There's something real creepy about you, pal.
You want to get weird? Let's get weird. You got a nice face.
An anger problem? Living with them? Are you kidding me?
Delete all Meta apps off your phone. Instagram, Facebook Messenger, delete them right now. You don't have to delete your account, just delete the app. We've got 2 days to absolutely tank Meta's stock. Why is that important, you may ask? The Senate just shot down the act that would extend the TikTok ban.
Irish. Glad to have you with us. What's this?
But what bothered me about this whole thing, this whole situation, is the fact that CapCut, which is part of TikTok, ended up getting banned as well. Basically, they are connected, TikTok, CapCut, and CapCut had amazing, like, it was just a really easy video editing software that I used and that I paid for, So there's so much to say on all this, and I'm sure you guys have already seen a lot of YouTube videos talking about all this. But I just want to put in my opinion, like, the people that have made a living from social media, that have made a living on TikTok, that have had their businesses on TikTok, literally, like there's people that have the, are on the TikTok shop. They lost it. They've lost everything. Why? Because it's a Chinese-based app, which it's not. Like, the founder of TikTok is Singaporean. And I want to show you guys this clip. Tell me if this is not the most embarrassing thing you've ever seen out of our representatives, our congressmen, our state representatives, whatever.
Communist Party?
Senator, I'm Singaporean. No.
Have you ever been associated or affiliated with the Chinese Communist Party?
No, Senator. Again, I'm Singaporean.
Of what nation are you a citizen?
Singapore.
Are you a citizen of any other nation?
No, Senator.
Have you ever applied for Chinese citizenship?
Senator, I served my nation in Singapore. No, I did not.
Do you have a Singaporean passport?
Yes, and I served my military for two and a half years in Singapore.
Do you have any other passports from any other nations?
No, Senator.
Your wife is an American citizen. Your children are American citizens.
That's correct.
Have you ever applied for American citizenship?
No, not yet.
Have you ever been?
It's sad. It's ridiculous that this guy doesn't even know the difference between Chinese and Singaporean. Like, they're a whole different country. It's a whole different people. They might be able to speak Chinese, but that does not mean they're Chinese. That's like saying, okay, well, if you're American and you speak English, that means English, the England, the UK, they're also American. You know, that's how ridiculous this whole thing is. Like, I'm completely convinced that our government just needs a complete revamp. We need younger people that actually know shit, you know. The questioning on some of this stuff, man, it gives me a headache. It's like we elected these people in and they don't know basic things about Wi-Fi.
Singaporean.
Mr. Chow, if I plug in my earphones into my phone while they're in my ear, can TikTok know what's going on in my brain, please?
Mr. Chu, does TikTok access the home Wi-Fi network?
Only if the user turns on the Wi-Fi. I'm sorry, I may not understand the...
So if I have a TikTok app on my phone and my phone is on my home Wi-Fi network, does TikTok access that network?
It will have to access the network to get connections to the internet, if that's the question.
Is it possible then that it could access other devices on that home Wi-Fi network?
Congressman, we do not do anything that is beyond any industry norms. I believe the answer to your...
Mr. Cho, can you assure me, or can you at least tell me, if you turn on airplane mode on a plane, can TikTok talk to the plane, please?
They don't know basic things about TikTok. They don't know basic things about our other countries. I mean, it's sort of racist, if I could say so myself. It really is. So, TikTok's back for another 90 days now, and I think it's going to stay back. I think now that President Trump is in, and his son, Barron Trump, has kind of like pushed him to make TikTok, you know, more acceptable, more like people. Like Trump has accepted TikTok, even though he was the one that kind of started the ban in the first place, but Biden enforced it. And that's because Facebook lobbied it along with the other platforms, because Facebook wants us to go to Instagram Reels. They want us to go to Facebook. And I think I'm just going to delete Facebook. I've already started downloading all my stuff from there. And I'm just going to be taking it down here soon. But it's funny, like, again, with the pettiness, everybody else is kind of doing the same. And I think people are trying to basically tank Facebook. And it's funny because, like, there's even memes now. I got to show you guys. There's people begging Tom Anderson, the MySpace guy, to come back. Like, that I'm telling you all the level of pettiness. But, you know, what I also noticed is there's a lot of other apps, too, that I think should be getting a lot more traction. That are here in the U.S. For example, you got Clapper. Now, I haven't been on Clapper in a while, but I went on last night. I created a whole new profile. I'm just creating a whole new profile, and I was just scrolling through, and I started seeing, oh, welcome to Clapper. I've been here for a couple of years. I'm like, man, I was here before they even had 1 million views. Like, Clapper got popular, you know? And then there's Scoops, which is kind of like an unedited, you know, grungy, like... Scoops is wild. If you go there, if you get sick off gore, off of any like death, don't go there. It's cringe. I'll tell you that much. Like, it's got some funny stuff and crazy stuff, but like, I watched a person literally get shot and murdered on there, and yeah, no, I'm good. And unedited, like no blur, nothing. It was just out in the open. So careful scoops. And then the other one is Flipper, which I haven't really gone through Flipper too much. I think I will after I get done making this video. But Flipper is basically supposed to be like TikTok, but like you can make more money. I guess. I don't know how that works. I'll keep y'all updated. But yeah, so the main thing that everyone has gone to is Red Note. And my personal experience with Red Note so far is one, not a single ad. Not a single ad on there. And you just catch yourself scrolling and like everything's in Mandarin. So it's funny because people will be teaching other people how to speak Mandarin.
Fuck you! In Chinese, 去你的，去你的，去你的。
And then the English people, the Americans, are teaching them how to speak English, and like they're helping them with their homework. And it's kind of opened our eyes to another part of the world that we have been blocked off from, that we have been closed off from, right? We've always been told that China bad, China is the enemy. But like, I'm starting to wonder. I'm starting to wonder what America is really hiding. Is it really about China? Is it really that bad? What is actually going on here? You know, and it's also crazy to see the prices of food. Like people were comparing, like they were like doing like an Ask Me Anything. So they were comparing American products versus Chinese products, American stores versus Chinese stores, and it's crazy the cost of living over there, food wise. Is very inexpensive. I mean, you can get like a bundle of corn on the cob for like $1.50 US. Where over here it's $7, and we make the damn corn in our own country. Hopefully, you know, when Trump gets inaugurated, shit like that will go back down. The price of stuff will go back down. But yeah, I'm gonna make some more videos on this topic. This one's already went kind of long, but we got a lot of stuff to go over with this whole thing. It's pretty fun. Oh, and then did you guys hear? There's a quademic. That's right. Another pandemic, but now it's a quademic. Irony on timing. Now that Trump's in, now all of a sudden the quademic is here. We'll see what that's all about as well. But anyway, guys, I'm Big Trucker B. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.